Are you ready to be truly frightened? To delve into the darkest corners of our world, where shadows whisper and the veil between reality and nightmare is thin? These are not just stories. They're glimpses into the unknown, windows into the souls we leave behind. Our first story takes us to the decaying halls of an abandoned hospital. Imagine the sterile smell of disinfectant mixed with the musty scent of decay. This place once pulsed with life, with the frantic energy of doctors and nurses fighting for their patients. Now, silence reigns. But it's not a peaceful silence. It's a silence pregnant with unseen things, with the residue of suffering and the echoes of lives lost. Local legend says the hospital is haunted by those who died within its walls, their souls unable to find peace. People who have dared to venture inside whisper of disembodied voices, the chilling laughter of children echoing through empty wards, and fleeting shadows darting just beyond their vision. One paranormal investigator, let's call her Sarah, decided to spend the night in the abandoned hospital. Armed with cameras and recording equipment, she hoped to capture evidence of the supernatural. As darkness descended, the temperature plummeted. A bone-chilling cold settled over the building, and Sarah swore she felt unseen eyes watching her every move. Then the noises started, a low hum vibrating through the walls, punctuated by what sounded like heavy footsteps dragging across the floor above her. Fear coiled in Sarah's stomach, but she pressed on, determined to document whatever lurked in the shadows. On her camera, she captured a strange mist forming in the middle of the room, swirling and pulsating as if alive. A wave of dizziness washed over her, and Sarah felt an overwhelming sense of dread, like something was trying to force its way into her mind. Terrified, Sarah fled the hospital, her camera filled with disturbing images and audio recordings that she couldn't explain. The abandoned hospital stands to this day, a chilling monument to the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding, a place where the line between the living and the dead seems to blur. Our next tale takes us to a grand Victorian house, its elegant facade hiding a dark secret. This house, nestled in a quiet suburban neighborhood, has a history steeped in tragedy. It's said that a young woman, heartbroken over a lost love, took her own life within those walls. Locals whisper her tormented spirit still wanders the halls, searching for solace she can never find. The current owners, a family of 4, were initially unaware of the house's sinister history. But soon after moving in, strange things started happening. Lights flickered inexplicably, objects moved on their own, and disembodied whispers seemed to emanate from the very walls. The family's young daughter, Lily, claimed to see a woman in a white dress standing at the foot of her bed. She described her as beautiful, with long flowing hair and sad eyes that seemed to pierce through her. Lily wasn't afraid, but her parents were increasingly disturbed by the escalating paranormal activity. One night, the father was awakened by the sound of mournful crying coming from the attic. Armed with a flashlight, he cautiously made his way up the creaking stairs, his heart pounding in his chest. As he pushed open the attic door, a cold blast of air hit him, and the air grew heavy with the scent of lavender, the scent the ghostly woman was said to favor. He scanned the room with his flashlight, but it was empty. Yet the crying continued, echoing around him, filled with an unbearable sadness. Overwhelmed by an unshakable feeling of dread, the father retreated, convinced that their home was haunted by a spirit they couldn't appease. The family tried everything to rid themselves of the ghost, sage smudging, blessings, even calling in paranormal investigators. But nothing worked. The Victorian house remained a prison of sorrow, its beauty forever tainted by the presence of the heartbroken woman who couldn't escape her tragic past. Okay guys, this next story is different. It's not about a haunted place, but a haunted road. Like a stretch of asphalt that just screams bad vibes. We're talking about Route 666, a desolate highway somewhere in the American Southwest. People say it's cursed, that it's a magnet for bad luck, accidents, and disappearances. There's this one story, this legend really, about a phantom hitchhiker. People driving alone at night report seeing a figure standing by the side of the road, thumb outstretched. They stop, thinking they're helping someone stranded, but when they pull over, no one's there. Poof. Vanished. Some say it's the ghost of a drifter who died on that road years ago, searching for a ride that never came. Others say it's something more sinister, something that lures unsuspecting travelers to their doom. One account that really chilled me was from a trucker named Bob. Bob swore he picked up the hitchhiker, a young woman with sad eyes. She sat in the passenger seat, silent, staring straight ahead. Bob tried to make conversation, but she wouldn't respond. Then, as they were driving, she just faded away, dissolves into thin air, right there in the cab of his truck. Bob was so shaken he almost crashed. He never drove that road again. And guys, there are dozens of stories just like Bob's. People seeing the hitchhiker, feeling a cold presence, then nothing. It's like this road is haunted by something that wants to be seen but doesn't want to be found. What do you guys think? Is it just a spooky story, or is there something truly sinister happening on Route 666? Let me know in the comments. So, there you have it. 3 true ghost stories that hopefully send a shiver down your spine. Remember, these are just stories. Or are they? The world is a strange and mysterious place, and sometimes the line between reality and the supernatural blurs. Sleep tight if you can.